No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if that makes sense, but alright, guys. Well, welcome to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is going to be the ultimate XP and the ultimate loot farm, and what I mean by that is I've seen some people that have made an XP farm, or not an XP farm, like a somewhat XP farm, but you get like very low tier and not good loot from it, or you can choose between that or the cow farm in a certain area where you can get unlimited cowhide, milk, and raw meat, and you can sell all that for a lot of gold. And that's cool and all. Now you have the gold farm if you want to do that, but this will get you gold if you want to sell the infused dust and the emerald dust and all the stuff that you get from killing a bunch of wraiths. And this is all you're doing, is you literally just kill a bunch of wraiths. I'm about to show you where you do it and how you do it, and all you have to do to get to this ultimate XP farm. The reason why I call it ultimate is I'm leveling up fast. I went from 600 XP all the way to 1,000. As you can tell, I was at level 19 at 600 XP, and I was like, I need to find me an XP farm. I'm starting to get to the point where everything's slowing down a bit. So I was looking around doing quests, and every time I get to a different quest in The Witcher or a game like this where they have a wait mechanic where it like does sometimes respawn enemies, I mess with it a little bit and like try to figure out which enemies will respawn. And during this one quest, which is literally I'm about to show you guys right now, so as soon as you get to Skellige Isles and you start completing some quests, make sure you watch out for the level 17 contract. It's a Witcher contract. This says contract the Phantom of Elderberg, and it's a lighthouse event that you have to go to this lighthouse, and it tells you, explore the lighthouse, investigate the Isle of Elderberg, and find McCall, and then get the contract, and then talk to him about the penitent and everything. Once you get to that step, it says talk to McCall about the penitent. You're going to be walking down this hill that I'm going to be showing you right here, so you'll end up going up to this lighthouse, and instead of walking all the way down the hill, as soon as you get to this little sign, walk maybe like 5 feet past it, not much more, like right here. Now watch this. This is where it gets interesting. You go to wait, just like the cow thing, you wait for like 5 seconds, wraiths pop up. You pop up your shield to make it easier on you if you're using a build like that. Take one down, and what I noticed is it almost always spawns 2 enemies. So this is the best part about it, is it's like you get 2 enemies, so you do get a decent little bit of XP. And look at that, amethyst dust, specter dust, essence of wraith, and wraith mutagens. So not only do you get mutagens for wraith mutagens, you get a decent amount of loot. And then all you do is you quick load, takes another 5 seconds, you load back in, instantly see a wraith. And I'm going to keep doing this for a little bit just to show you guys this is infinite. I've sat here for like probably like 10-15 minutes just farming over and over again, just getting a bunch of wraith parts and like stuff that you get from wraiths, because they drop a decent amount of like what I'd say medium to high tier loot. That's a lot of stuff they use in high tier crafting recipes. Sometimes you don't get much, but sometimes you get specter dust, amethyst dust, stuff that's worth lots of gold, and also you get XP, as you can see, on from 1,100 or 1,000 to 1,100, and you just wait again, and then boom, they just keep popping up. Sometimes it's a little glitchy, I guess, getting up right there. That's a little weird, but it's alright. You literally can do it as much as you want, as long as you want, and as long as you stay at this part of the quest that I noticed, is like, because it's a curse that supposedly like just brings the wraiths like towards this island. It's actually like, here I can I'll go ahead and show you guys. It's actually kind of cool. The reason why this works is because it's a part of the quest where these little symbols right there, like on that wall, that they're kind of like glowing a little bit for me. Now they're glowing finally, everything. Those little symbols right there with the circles and everything drawn on them that are glowing yellow, those little symbols basically tie all the ghosts to this area and make it to where they have to like possess this area or curse it, whatever you may say. But for us, what it means is we get the unlimited XP farm with loot and very good high tier resources, and we're going to take advantage of it, because what gamer doesn't do that? Because you need that good loot to make your game a lot easier, and then it's more enjoyable for me and everybody else. So I had to share the knowledge and give it to you guys. I missed the loot pile there earlier. That's another thing, that's if you miss a loot pile, don't worry, you can see on your mini map a little X will pop up even if you miss 1 or 2, as long as you don't keep waiting for too long and you don't leave it on the ground. You can pick up your loot after you do it like 2 or 3 times if you want to, but I'd recommend just picking it up every time. It's right there, don't miss it. If you do miss it, it's not the end of the world though. Like I said, you can just redo this indefinitely. I've tested it, as far as I've seen, it's let me do it over 20-25 times, so I feel like it's indefinite. If it's not, you at least get a very huge abundance of resources, but I'm 99% sure this is an unlimited XP farm, because I've been doing this, like I said, for 10-15 minutes, and we're going to be doing this for probably like 5 to 10 minutes just to show you guys, like, this actually 100% works. And I'm not going to be making, I might show like where I sell a little bit of my stuff, like who I sell it to, I'm not sure, because I don't know exactly who to sell like the best stuff to. I watched a video on that on myself from someone else, so I gotta kind of like figure out who's the best to sell what to. But I can show you guys at least how to get this XP and at least get some nice easy couple levels, especially if you're lower level and you get here and you're struggling with Skellige a little bit. If you're like just barely level 15, I would take a definitely like big advantage and farm this quest as much as you can. I think I'm just gonna farm it until I get like 1 or 2 levels out of it, probably just 1, but by the time I get that 1 level, I'm gonna have so many resources from these wraiths, I won't have to worry about their crafting materials for a long time, if not ever, and that's the goal. Sometimes it gives you some basic resources, as you can see. Like I said, you just keep going, keep getting XP, and then we keep having a good time, because it's that easy. Please let everybody know about this, and please let all your friends or anybody know that you're like hearing about getting into The Witcher 3 for the first time, or if they're like people that have played for a while, because I don't know how many people have noticed this or seen this, because I literally haven't seen this myself on YouTube, and I've been looking up Witcher videos for a little bit now, since I just got into it myself. But I figured since I saw this, that I'm going to be looking out for anything like this that I see in any video game I play, that like I can make anything easier for anybody else, or if I notice an exploit that people aren't doing, I'm going to show them to help them out. These people are missing this. Didn't mean to shoot that crossbow. Can't wait because the crossbow bolt, it's alright. Is it because I'm in combat? There we go. I don't know why I put away my sword. There's one down. Now, as with this, I would obviously say it's something you obviously don't have to do if you want to. You just complete the quest and go ahead and deal with it and just play the game normally, obviously. But we're here for the XP farm. At least if you're clicking this video, hopefully you're going to be looking to level up that character and get some of that high tier loot when you get into Skellige Isles. And this is honestly, I feel like a good place, and what I notice is like they always do spawn. See, like this is proof of it. Like sometimes they'll spawn a little bit down the hill and you have to run down a little bit and attract their attention, but it is pretty much infinite. If not, it is infinite. You just have to like find them at first, like they're down the hill a ways, but they do respawn. It's not like there's just 100 wraiths here or something. They just respawn over and over again. You might have to go down the hill and get them, but it's an easy journey. It's like 5 feet away from where you spawn and where you're doing all this stuff. I noticed if you wait a little bit longer, sometimes they wander up near you a little bit easier. But sometimes they're just straight up down the hill like this, like 2 times in a row right there. They were just down the hill here and I had to walk down and get them, but that's not bad. So we'll just go ahead and stick with that. Do a couple of dodgeroonies. Dodgeroonies and boonies. Can't bunk me when I'm dodging like a rooney. Oh. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. There we go, there we go. Here's the show, here's the show. Don't stop till nobody knows. Because there's no witnesses. No wraiths left behind. Sometimes you just see one right there. You can either wait and like just keep doing the thing, obviously, or you can just go find that other wraith. Like I said, sometimes one of them, or even both of them, are just sitting down there at the bottom of a hill. Here, stop running. That's alright. I'm glad some of them are spawning in different places though, just to show you guys, this is an infinite XP glitch, or not glitch, XP farm. XP exploit. I'd say farm or exploit. See, that was some pretty good resources, and again, once again, down here, one of them, they're split up a little bit, but they always do show up. It's almost always 2, I don't think I've seen 3 yet, but it's at least 2. So you can just sit here and farm these 2 over and over again as much as you want, get some good resources, some amethyst, stuff like that. Give you that good crafting materials. And as you can see, I am almost level 20, which is going to be nice, pushing me into that next level cap that I need. Once I get to level 26, I think is what it was, I can craft my next gear set for the Griffin School. I definitely recommend using that. That's what I'm using right now, all 6 pieces. This is the enhanced version. I'm trying to get the superior right now, and then on to Mastercraft and Grandmaster. And stuff like this I'm going to be hopefully finding throughout the game and showing off to people and helping other people out, as well as helping myself out. That way I can get farther in the game easier and then have a good time and still enjoy it. Because this is a fun game, especially when you actually have enough loot to be able to craft everything and actually get your armor sets and stuff like that. Instead of getting all those armor sets and all these swords and you're like, oh dude, I can't even make these, I can't afford them, and I can't get them. Well, now you can afford them, you can get them, because you can sell this stuff to get easier gold, I feel like, than some of the other stuff. But you can mix this in with the cow XP farm, or the cow loot farm, and get gold from that. Especially whenever you have a higher carry weight space and you can hold a lot of items like I can. And especially because all these items that you're picking up from the race, if I remember, they don't weigh anything at all, so it's not affecting my carry weight. My carry weight's been the same. That's why this is even better than the cowhide in my opinion. Because the cowhide, it takes up inventory space. This takes up no inventory space, and I'm still getting high tier loot that I can sell. There we go. 1398. We're getting close. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop after I get this this next level, just to show you guys, like, you can at least get a level. Even at high level, I can gain a quick, easy level out of this. Took me about maybe 20 minutes to do this, but the amount of resources you get for after doing this, that's why I say it's an XP and loot farm, because it's XP farm, it's a little bit monotonous, a little bit boring, but if you can handle doing it just like in any other game, you're going to be so much better set off in the game for the rest of the game. You're going to have an easy time going through it. You're going to be able to play it and like just have a good time going through it. You're going to be able to show your friends and be like, yo dude, look at this XP/loot farm. If you ever need stuff from wraiths, bro, look at this. You can kill 1,000 wraiths per day. Easy, and just get all this loot from them. So please show it off to your friends, let people know about it, and do it yourself, bro. Find out for yourself how much loot you're about to get from these wraiths. It's crazy. Don't fist fight him like me though. Geralt's strong and all, but he ain't that strong. Unless I find out a fist fight build, then he might be that strong. That'd be funny. Till then though, he's not that strong. Gotta use that silver sword. That one's down. Go ahead and collect our loot again. As you can see, guys, we're about to approach that level right there. We're about to get that level, and it's been 12 minutes, and I've just been sitting here just spamming out some, what do you call them? Spamming out some wraiths and just taking them down. Just getting literally unlimited XP and loot. So as you can see, this does work. No cuts, like completely uncut. This is live right now, so this will be a live uploaded video afterwards, uploaded after I'm done with the live stream. But you guys can easily, clearly see this is a real video, uncut. So this works. This is for real players that are playing on console, PS4, and Xbox. This should work for you guys. I think it works on PC too, but I'm not sure how it works, because sometimes stuff on PC gets patched sooner, or gets patched and doesn't get patched on PC or on consoles. I've seen one game, I think it was old school GTA, like GTA, they didn't patch some of the old game files on it from like PS3 or something. I think it might have been that game, I'm not sure. It might have been a different game. I'm not going to say 100% sure, but I know there was a game in the past that didn't get updated on consoles. But it's like Minecraft, that's what I was going to say. That's one of them, but it's not the one that I'm trying to think of. But one of them that I definitely do remember is Minecraft. If you look at the way Minecraft works, it always gets updated on PC before console. And if they were to stop at some point, like if they just stopped making Minecraft updates and stuff and didn't like catch the updates up, that's what I was talking about is happening. Is like you'll just have a situation where like the game isn't as caught up on the updates on like Minecraft for consoles and stuff as it is for PC. So PC and console just died right now for some reason, and they just stopped updating and stuff, and you had to like deal with what we have for games. We'd be kind of screwed in some situations, because PC is going to outlast the consoles in that regard, in my opinion. Because I've noticed that games that are more updated is like they work better. Is like if they can't update the game, or they choose not to update the game, it's going to make it to where, you know, you can't play it as much, because it's not going to run as good or run as long. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get this level. I'm going to go ahead and show off my build a little bit. This is what I use to do this. I use the strong attack and the fast attack, the muscle memory, to make sure my damage is just increased for a sword build and a fire sign build, using my Igni. So it lowers their armor. I still need to level it up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and level that up, increase the effects of it. That way they're weaker a little bit. And then the fire stream, and then I do use the, what do you call it, the Axii, to increase your staggering and everything. And then the dialogue, obviously, it helps for the in-game conversations when you're doing that. But I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. And, you know, that's kind of a nice, easy little video right there, getting some loot. I'll even go ahead and show you guys. I did get a decent little bit of loot. Let's go ahead and look at it. Nope. Right here. Alright. So the thing that I got a lot of, see it surge stars, is I got a literal buttload. Don't want to say the bad words, sorry. Gotta keep that monetization. But that emerald dust, look at that. $2,000 right there. Easy. And I could have kept going if I wanted to. And then the amethyst dust, this is worth a decent amount. Didn't realize I was getting oil, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if I got that from those actually. But you do get the infused dust also, that's worth money. I think some of these I did pick up from stuff from earlier, and I just didn't like go through it, but The cool thing is Spectre Dust, 72 of that, you get a bunch of those, and then as you can see, I've been killing Wraiths for a little bit now, so 100 of those 2,000, so the Wraith mutagens are worth stuff. 115 Wraith mutagens, you can just keep doing this over and over again if you want to. So I definitely recommend doing it. You'll end up getting a lot of mutagens, especially if you need vitality mutagens. I don't know if you can combine lower rank mutagens, you might be able to. If they work like that at least. But you can at least get all those nice easy resources and get that easy XP, so let everybody know. And it'll get you closer to that level 20. That's when the game starts getting serious, in my opinion. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys like it. And I'm going to be sending y'all off with a blast. Catch y'all later.